What's up, guys? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. I am excited because today I am going to be doing my very first unboxing video. I am a lover and purveyor of all things tech, especially when I believe that it is a tool I can add into my arsenal for creativity and storytelling. And today I have the DJI Mavic Air. That's right, the brand new drone from DJI. Mine arrived a couple of days ago. I have been slammed between building project, just day-to-day work things, family, and of course I'm leaving for Kenya in 36 hours, so I waited to open it up till I could open it up with you guys, and I'm going to do that. Now I will say I'm not going to take it for a flight. I will do a review video when I get back from Kenya. I would love nothing more than to take it with me to Kenya and fly it, but it is illegal without a permit, and I have tried and tried and tried for months to get a permit, have not been able to do that. And if I get caught flying one without a permit, it's 3 months in jail, and I am not willing to spend 1 day in jail away from my family. So I will not be taking my drone with me, and I will not be getting any test flight in while I'm in Kenya. I will be filming with my regular cameras, but when I get back, I will jump right into it, where I will do a comprehensive review of the Mavic Air alongside of my Mavic Spark, my Mavic Pro, and we've got a couple of other DJI drones floating around. So we'll give them all a look over and let you know what we think of it. So let's just start with the obvious. DJI, they know what they're doing. This is not their first or second drone. They have been leading the market with their innovation for years now. And they don't just lead by creating a device that has a good camera on it or flies well. They don't just lead the market by creating devices that even just work well. There's so many drones on the market that just will drive you crazy with fly-offs and commands not working. They lead industry, though, in just in general presentation. This is it's not just an experience when you fly the drone, it's an experience when you receive it. And I was really impressed with the packaging. It looked nice. It was something I enjoyed actually taking the time to open, and it was everything made sense. It was very intuitive for me. Maybe that's because I've had a number of these drones over the years, and so I kind of know what to look for inside of it. In fact, kind of just thinking about it now, I would say that's probably the case. If this is your first drone, you probably would not understand necessarily right out of the gate everything you were looking at. But I actually ordered this drone the day that they began pre-orders, and it got here a few days ago. I wasn't able to get to this video yet. I had some other things that I needed to take care of, but now that I had a little bit of time, I wanted to go ahead and do an unboxing. And so first thing that we saw when we opened up the box is the bag that will keep a lot of the extra pieces in, and then a really nice clamshell case that I'm assuming is going to be for the drone itself. Looks like we have some prop guards. I have actually never installed prop guards on any of my drones, probably just because by the time they started being accessible or available for people, I had enough hours under my belt. I just didn't feel like I needed them. I would say they probably serve a good purpose if you are going to be new to this or flying near people or indoors. It came with a ton of literature, everything from batteries down to the prop guards themselves, the charging block, how to use it, how not to use it. If you like reading, you've got several nights worth available for you right here. I think if you're like me, though, you probably will skip that and watch a couple of videos like this to get the information that you need. But no doubt that they put a lot of time and effort into making sure that if you want information, it's available, which I appreciate, because too many things today, too many tech items come without adequate documentation. And there she is. Like it said just a moment ago, I ordered the Flame Red. I was really excited to see it. Just really popping. So all the drones that I've owned have been white or black, and when they're up in the sky, they're difficult to see. I don't know if this will help or not at a distance. We'll do some tests on this. The red might not aid me at all. I know a lot of people, they say, well, I wanted to go with the black or the white because I don't want people to see my drone. The truth is that if you're going to fly legally and just do it right, it doesn't matter if people see it. And that was just really kind of the intent behind what I was doing when I ordered it. So came with these stickers that kind of gave you the order of which to do things. So you pull those back prop arms down first, and then the front ones slide out, and then there's some information on the battery letting you know that you need to charge it fully before you power it up for the first time. And then this is a little gimbal protector. It stabilizes the gimbal and protects it while you have it in the bag to keep the lens from getting scratches on it. I went ahead and tried to power it on. It would not power on. That sticker actually said that it would not be activated until it got a full charge. So I'm sure there's some type of chip in there that's going to let it know. So to communicate that it's time to, or communicate that it's okay to turn it on. So I will say that the finish, being that really shiny, bright red, it picked up fingerprints really quickly, which at the end of the day doesn't really matter. It's going to be up in the air, not down on the ground in your hands. But while I was shooting this, I did notice that it was grabbing fingerprints. Now, this was really cool. The controller has the joystick tops were not on it when you pulled it out of the bag. Right here, this is a multi-charger. It's one of the things I love that DJI offers, is the way to charge multiple batteries simultaneously. And all of the equipment that they send, it just looks good. It feels solid. I'm hoping that these batteries will do better than the Spark. If you charge the Spark and then don't use them for a couple of weeks while you're just kind of letting it ride in your bag, and you go to pull it out, they'll lose about 25% of their charge, and that's frustrating. Now, this was really neat. I thought with both the Spark and the Mavic Pro, the bags just did not have any extra space for anything, and it's kind of odd shaped. It kind of hooks through the strap in an odd way. I'll probably have to mess with that a little bit to see how it works, but it has this like loose pouch on the side, which will come in handy for throwing kind of those little add-ons that you need. Plan on picking up an Indy filter kit for this, and so having just a slot to slide that into to be able to carry it with me, I think will come in really handy. But just an odd shape, I would say. But nonetheless, I mean, the bag was super well made. It was not some cheap plastic. It was a nice cloth, had a good finish to it. Definitely something that would go with the gear that I already carry. So I think I'll make use of this. I tend to pull my drones out of their bags and put them into my own bags eventually, just because you can only carry so many bags. But this one looks like it might be a really good one to keep the gear in. So that the charging block there, it opens up and you snap those batteries into the side, and so you can get all four. Up to 4 batteries plugged in. So the Fly More combo comes with 3. 1 is attached to the drone in the box, and then 2 were inside of the bag loose, and they just snap in place. Again, the similar style to the previous blocks like this. The power cord that connects to the charging block is got a special end on it, so it would connect directly to a single battery, or in this case into the charging block, and then the batteries can connect in. So you're not going to be able to just go and pick up a a certain voltage universal plug and use it. They've made sure that that they have a proprietary plug, and I think that's because it's so important to. Let me just say this: like, don't go out and buy knockoff batteries. I know that there are a bunch that will pop up and they'll save you a little bit of money. You want to have authentic OEM gear when you are flying a drone. You are putting a device in the air that if that battery fails, it will become a chunk of plastic and metal and glass, and it will be falling through the sky. And if it were to hit somebody, it would be your responsibility. You can see there that battery began charging. As usual, these batteries will charge one at a time, so it grabbed that one and began to charge. But really try to stick with the DJI batteries, and they have their chargers in place to make sure that they're charging their batteries. It said there on that sticker to open up the antennas and then the phone holder. I noticed immediately when I opened up the little phone or tablet stand that the joysticks were really nicely tucked into there. This is great because these joysticks just screw right on. It was simple to screw them on, and I love it because if you've had any of these in the past, packing them up into the bags, of course the joysticks themselves just are kind of cumbersome. They eat up extra space, and so this design was brilliant. I would love to see other manufacturers of all types of things begin to do things like this, making life more portable. So they just tuck right into it. Similar to the Spark and the Mavic Pro, in that it looks like you'll be able to connect a USB cable up there to charge this, as well as connect the phone directly into the remote. So I had one additional box that I'm assuming has some USB cables. I haven't seen those yet, and I know that with the Fly More, we're expecting some extra props. It's funny, I've bought these packs with both the Mavic Pro and with the Spark, and have never had to change the props out. I have not wrecked mine. Who knows? I mean, obviously it can happen. When I had my initial drones, I wrecked plenty of those, crashed them, but have been blessed not to see that happen. So this little adapter here, I had read about this. This is going to allow you to hook that up to one of the existing batteries and turn it into a cell phone charger. So if you're in a pinch, you need to charge your phone or your tablet, you'll be able to use the existing batteries that you would use for the drone to actually send that power back out into a device. These little bags here, they seem to hold a few little pieces, but they were a little bit difficult to open. The sticker on them wouldn't give way. So what's inside of here is actually a spare set of joysticks that rocks, and a little adapter so that I can convert USB-C to micro USB. And then this little bag here is a little bit easier to open, and inside of it is 2 USB cables. So these are the short cables that allow you to connect the remote directly to the phone or tablet that you're using, and then they sync together and you get so much more information. I'll do a review on that when I do take this up for a flight. Thanks for checking out my first unboxing video. I hope to have more of these throughout the year, where I can share with you the excitement that I have in opening up new gear, new tools that I will put into my arsenal that will help me to be more creative in my daily life in telling stories. See you guys tomorrow.